On the visitors' sideline, there's Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys mired in a long losing streak, 8 losses in their last 9 games. His counterpart on the Ravens sideline, John Harbaugh. His guys hoping. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Team success always trumps individual success in the game of football, but still it's nice to be recognized as the AFC Offensive Player of the Week as he was last week.
Yeah, that was announced on Wednesday, and he was really spreading the ball around, hitting his spots maybe as good as he has in a while. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Caught left side, Hopkins. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Another Baltimore first down.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
This time Jackson will throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Jackson going to keep it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Burrow.
29-yard line.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
Jackson's pass.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Andrews. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 29-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal 1st.
And the Bengals 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Bengals.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Yoshivas. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
On the play.
To the air again, Burrow. To the left side, he gets this complete to Tinsley. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Bengals.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bengals.
Now Burrow.
1st down.
Caught by Jones. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Now he's going to step, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They go play action now. Jackson on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 3rd and short. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Jordan Stout in punt formation.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter ends in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. This one complete to Yoshivas. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards. And the Bengals first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Burrow will throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 42.
18. That's good for a Bengals.
Play action. It's Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That one caught by Tinsley.
A gain of 10 yards.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. The Bengals at 3-8 on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
2nd and 6.
At the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
2nd and 6.
This is the tight end fan. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. On the slant, it's Fant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Nabi Matabike busting through to get him for a loss of 6. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, they got him again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McPherson's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it running right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. A gain of 8 there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 47 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
On his loop for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
That's the score. Ravens 7.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Jones hit and the ball's held. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Now Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is indeed good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They go play action with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Bengals.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the 1st half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They've played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the 1st half.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Henry running right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
He was brought down by Miles Murphy. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now it's Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Jackson now. Now he's going to step up and run. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
3rd and goal.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down.
A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
It's a gain of 9.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime
Our look
report.
around the NFL.
The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 31 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
And the Bengals first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And
from the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That one caught by Tinsley. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Right side catch made by Tinsley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up
now it's Burrow.
At the 3.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
To throw is Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. That is caught. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I feel like we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game, and that is the quarterback run game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a pitch.
They just couldn't get it done there, though. 2-point try fails. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, putting the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
At the 33-yard line.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Bengals.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. This is the tight end fan. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, it's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Holding. Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Burrow. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
1st and goal at the
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Number 42. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he stopped immediately there. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Baltimore first down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
7-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Burrow. Pass complete. That's Tinsley. And he's brought down. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bengals.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Burrow will throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. He completes it to Henry. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Check, we're going to do for the center. Check.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
And a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Again to Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's brought down by Barrett Carter. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
and now Jackson will look to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
McPherson now for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Zay Flowers and the Raven offense back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Throwing is Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now here come the Ravens. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35.
From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman.
Jackson's pass.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Our game tonight, the 3rd of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day. And Charles and I want to take a moment to thank the NFL for what they have done, calling today's slate of games the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. And that's what it is. It's a celebration, really honoring the life of our namesake John Madden and his deep love of both family and football, those being married together on this special day. And we hope you're all having a tremendous Thanksgiving wherever you're taking this action in. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bengals first down.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Running right, here's Brown. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And it's 3rd down.
Burrow. can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Fourth down.
Here's Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down. Now Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Throwing, Burrow. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
This is the tight end fan. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
To throw, Burrow. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore.
Here's Jackson. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Bengals, the playoffs may be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.